Hi, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. I have the amazing Mike Klemovich with me, all decked out as
Hi, guys.
Figment.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. We are talking food. I do want to mention it is Foodie Week, hosted by the Live Place. So definitely check out the Live Place. I did put links down below. And check out all the foodie live streams this week. We're doing this one today. It's all about Mike's favorite park, Epcot. We're going to be eating around the world and more. We're going to particular kind of focus on quick service, but throw in a little bit of table service and buffeterias in there. So if you do happen to be watching this on the replay, please leave a comment down below, #replay, so we can tell you that you're amazing. Okay, and thank you all of you that are live with us. Bloomin' Cheese, Richard, if you're still here, I did email the link to you. And some other friends may be popping in. So yes, please check out the Live Place this week. It's the TV guide for family-friendly, can I speak? Family-friendly live streams. Some of us may just touch that little line right there on Sunday nights. But anyway, I digress. Let's say hi to all our magical friends. Hi, Katie Mack. Beautiful Katie. How are you? Member of the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Birdwell, where guess what? The birds are well, Mike. 24/27. We have the amazing fellow Phoenician, Nico the Greco is here. Welcome, Nico. The beautiful Lisa Z. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa, Keith, BDF, where you know what, Mike? He's still kind of a BFD to me. So, and Richard Blumencheese looks like he was first. So, this is exciting. Foodie Week #1 is exciting. So thank you, Live Place, for inviting us to participate. But you reached out to me. We had done a Disneyland foodie stream with the Disneylander's Guide to Disneyland, and you said, hey, I need to come on and talk about Epcot food. When you think about Epcot, you do tend to, before the rides, before anything else, you think food and wine, right? Food, wine, all those kind of wonderful things. I will say that Epcot is probably my least experienced park. I tend to...
That's okay. I'm going to teach you.
Teach me, master. Teach me. So, in the chat, let us know. Are you an Epcot lover? Do you have any favorite foods? We're gonna kind of go in. Well, let's talk to you about Epcot first, and then we're gonna kind of touch on different categories. Because I think Epcot and food can be a little overwhelming.
A little bit, yeah.
There's so much of it.
There is. I will be honest with you, Kelly. When I go to Epcot, I literally have to figure out where I want to eat, how do I want to eat, and do I want to save a little bit of money too? Because some of those restaurants are very high.
Yeah, can we say we all love to save money, right? I love that. But, you know, I think the first time we went, we thought, oh, we're going to get, you know, we were just so excited to be there, especially the World Showcase. And we're going around, you start just getting food, and then, you know, you're not even a quarter way around the lake and you're full
for the rest of the day, and you don't want to overeat either.
Right. So today we're going to kind of tell you what you can skip and what you definitely need to see. So I missed a comment here. Oh, BDF got his magic bands.
Yay!
Isn't that an awesome feeling?
Yes.
I love that. I love that. I'm so excited for this show. I'm so excited. So thank you everyone for being here. Give us a like if you think we're doing something good, and appreciate you all spending your Friday morning with us. Okay, so tell me about Epcot. You love Epcot. Wait, put the hood back on. Let's let people see. This is how much he...
Now, wait a minute. There's more. I have Figment Awake Plus. I have Sleeping Figment Plus that you can buy in Journey into Imagination, as well as in the new Creation Shop, which that store and me will be dangerous.
Getting dangerous in the Creation Shop.
Shopping.
I love it.
Me and shopping. Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
I love it.
Okay, so now when I went in January, I was like, okay, I want to do Epcot first because this was my very first festival ever. And I wanted to experience Festival of the Arts completely. Now, speaking of that, just yesterday, they just released the dates for 2022 Festival of the Arts. Will be starting January 14th through, I believe, the middle of February. So get your tickets now because that merch will go quick.
Exact. I love the
I have the spiritual
Festival of the Arts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I just love it. I think it's my favorite festival. I'm just going to put it out there. I love the Festival of the Arts. First of all, it's just kind of low key, so it's very chill, but there's so many cool things to do, and all those like photo opportunities. Are you killing me right now? I mean, it's just
I have
cute.
pictures on my phone from when I went in middle of January, and the minute of that Epcot opened, I was like, picture. Like,
where you can insert yourself in great pieces, masterpieces of art.
Because for me, I was so focused on the merch. I was like, okay, one big tip. If you are staying at Beach Club, Yacht Club, Boardwalk, Swan, and Dolphin, walk over there because you will be right at the port of entry near where the Skyliner. There is a gift shop right there. Get in there and
I love that gift shop.
Quick. That's what I did. I bought my magic band, I bought my pins, and I bought my spirit jersey right away because those spirit jerseys go fast. And
they really do. They really do.
That is my biggest tip.
Hi, Tina, MVP.
Hi, Tina.
I did send you a link if you wanted to pop in.
How are you, Tina?
She's watching, always watching. Love you.
Yes, she is.
So
that is
I do. That is a great tip. Or even if you to go in through that kind of World Showcase entrance.
I love that entrance.
That little shop
everybody
there.
fights over Mexico or Canada, and I'm like, international gateway. I'm in. Leave me alone. Thank you very much. I'm just.
Hi, Surfer Girl, Cherie. I love you so much. Cherie. Thank you for being here. Definitely check out Cherie's channel. She has been all over channels, all over the place. It's been amazing. She's fantastic. And definitely her Instagram. Her Instagram, especially this month, has been just full of beautiful pictures of herself wearing pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. She also was on Christy's Corner last night doing Breast Cancer Awareness Month makeup. That's so great. Definitely check that out and support our friend Surfer Girl. Okay.
So
thanks, Tina.
When you are in Epcot starting at World Showcase.
Love you.
Now, for some of us, we may start over near Spaceship Earth where, all that stuff goes. I will give you my biggest tip for this. Take a picture with the fountain because that is the first thing I did because it was brand new. It was beautiful. It's gorgeous. And now with all the new lights and stuff on Spaceship Earth, that thing is just amazing.
It's so iconic that I call it the Epcot ball or the golf ball. But
everybody calls it the golf ball.
Rob Fuzz gets so mad. But it's so iconic, and I thought it was beautiful before with the kind of lighting at night. But wow, have they upped the game for 50th
Speaking of that, Kelly, this is the actual picture that I took at night, and I could not believe of how professional
Oh,
it
that is
looks.
so
And that is
beautiful.
without the monorail. Literally. This was right near Journey into Imagination. No. It was near Living with the Land because
Hi, John.
of where the
Sir,
monorail
sir.
is. Hi,
Hi,
Sir
Sir
Fem.
Fem.
Yeah. So, and one of the restaurants that is on my list is Space 220. I want to try it.
You know,
I want to try it.
I think it looks really cool. I think it's
It does.
definitely worth the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they did it. I think it's super fantastic. So it's on my list for sure.
For rides, I will say this. I've never been on Test Track, but that is on my list. Now, I will say Journey into Imagination, people love it or hate it. I absolutely love the thing. It's phenomenal. As you can see, I am dressed up as Figment. So I love the ride.
And Dennis, I must not have gotten that mayonnaise tip. So please send that to me again because that sounds awesome. Yes, we went, okay, don't judge, but my family, we're Disneylanders. We were West Coasters and super happy about it. And then I took all the kids to Disney World in January of 2018 because we were going to be moving to Florida and I kind of wanted to introduce them and kind of entice them. So our first time at Epcot, we didn't know anything about this Figment, this little purple flying dinosaur-ish thing. And so we're like, we just don't get Figment.
It's okay.
So, I think for anybody your first time, you have to ride it. It's so, and I mean, to kind of get it, and it is very cute. I think children and adults love it. So it's adorable. I love watching the retro videos of how it's kind of changed over time. I love the little science center kind of activities they have when you get off, and the gift shop is fantastic. So
I can live there.
And if you happen to be a Disney Vacation Club member, you can enter upstairs to go to the DVC lounge and welcome Princess Bellabelle. So I think all the true Disney Worlders, they're all about Figment. All about Figment. I love it, Surfer Girl. So,
I do have a question about that, Kelly, actually. What is the Disneyland version of Figment? Is there any character that is the Disneyland version of Figment? Curious.
No. we do not have a Figment.
Okay.
I will say, and let me think about that. And in the comments, if anybody's a Disneylander, we used to have Oswald. Was pre Mickey Mouse.
Right.
But I used to love to be able to meet Oswald.
He's there now, actually.
Huh?
Oh, though he's there now.
They brought him back.
Yeah.
So he's in DCA. And hi, Christine. If I didn't say hi, I'm so sorry. Hi, Christine. Also a member of the channel. And thank you so much for sending me that message. I appreciate you so much. They do. We do have Roger Rabbit at Disneyland. I love that movie. If you haven't seen Roger Rabbit in a while, I definitely encourage you to go and watch it again. I watched it again about 3 or 4 weeks ago and was just like, I love this movie. And it was, and there's so many things you miss about it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. So let's get to food.
Okay. Food. Okay. When you start in World Showcase, you're like, where do I begin? Now, I start in International Gateway because I usually stay in those resorts, which I love. Highly recommend them. Hi, Debbie. Okay. If you want to do a buffeteria.
Okay, so what we did was we kind of put a category that was either a buffet, all you can enjoy, so or all you care to enjoy, or a buffet, or one of those kind of hybrids. So we're calling it buffeterias.
I love it.
So what's your favorite buffeteria, and we'll kind of break them down too.
Okay, believe it or not, this was my first ever meal here, and I loved it. Beer garden in Germany.
Thank you.
How could you not love that music? That music is so good. And I'm like, just the atmosphere was just beautiful.
You know what? It's funny. When now this was 2018, so there wasn't as much that you did online, even though it was only 3 years ago. But I'm a caller. I like to call. So I called Disney World and I set up my resort. And then every cast member, as you book different things, tickets or dining or whatever, they sent you to somebody else.
Yep.
Every single cast member, I said, where is your must-eat place that I should take my kids? Every single one, and I went through like 6 that day, said beer garden. Every single cast member I talked to said, you know what? When I go to Epcot, I eat at beer garden.
That schnitzel was so delicious.
Hi, Kevin.
Now, mind you, this was in January, so they weren't doing the buffets yet.
I think we were there at the same time because I was there in January last year as well. But let's just explain what beer garden is. Beer garden is in Germany, obviously.
It's all the way in the back, near where the ride was going to be originally. And then now one big tip. Get the latest you can, because when you leave and Epcot is closing, you have World Showcase to yourself. It is the most amazing thing. Even though pitch black over there, it is the most beautiful and most amazing thing ever.
Germany is always Taylor and I was hoping she would be on today. My daughter, it's our go-to place in Epcot. We love the shops. The shops are second to none. The Crystal Arts, the Christmas shop, the caramel coochie with the caramel popcorn deliciousness. You know, I mean, there's just so many good things to purchase there. They have the bears, those very fancy German bears that you can Steiff bears. Just really cool items there is but beer garden in particular, you know, it's in the little horseshoe of Germany. It's in the very back.
You need to go straight back and it's right there.
Yeah, but as they open up those doors and you go in, and I love it, they all have their little German costumes, but you walk in and it's like you're in a German village at night. There's the starry sky, there's the German music playing, they have a band every 45 minutes, I believe is the time between their sets.
Yeah, but they're good.
So oh my goodness, they're so fun.
You can hear it all the way through with the restaurant, and it's just so amazing. But it is a little bit loud, so just be prepared to yell to the person sitting across from you.
Yes. Now they just started having you do it buffet style. They were at reopening, bring it to your table, which I enjoyed very much. But it's all those German foods you love. My kids are particularly in love with the schnitzel. And oh my gosh, the beer cheese soup and those little pretzel hot warm rolls are just amazing. They have sausages, of course. They have all kinds of potatoes, German potato salad, which you really can't find that many places. They slice like turkey and ham, I believe. I mean, it's a plethora. And for the price, you get dinner and a show. I
mean, how can you beat that? I mean, you know, amazing. I will say this, Katie. I believe that they do have a kids menu, I believe. If I'm correct, I can go look on the site.
You know, there are things that, there are things like I have one in particular. I have an army of children, but one in particular is very fussy that they don't like anything unusual. So, but they do, even the schnitzel. I think your daughter, if she likes like chicken nuggets or
Oh,
chicken
yeah,
strip,
that was fine.
schnitzel is just kind of a deep fried, battered, thin fillet of pork. And it is so good. My kids love it. I
Oh, my
mean,
God. When
oh
I
my God,
tasted
it's
it, I
so
was in
good.
heaven.
Taylor makes these schnitzel sandwiches on the pretzel rolls. They're
Those
like,
pretzel rolls are so good. I was like, how am I going to be able to eat dinner if I'm going to be filling up on pretzel rolls? My goodness.
oh, but those pretzel rolls are so good. And I pour that beer cheese soup because it's kind of thick on everything there. It's just so good. They and the desserts, I will say, are not my favorite.
Really?
But yes, but
Okay.
it's because there's not enough chocolate involved.
I
But
get it.
everybody seems to love, there's like a cheesecake-ish
Yes.
thing that my kids love.
Yes.
They love that thing.
Oh, I love it.
It's not called cheesecake. I forget what it's called,
No,
but
it's something else, but it's so delicious.
but
I've had it. It was so
it's
good.
very much like a cheesecake, and it's so
Oh,
good.
I love it.
And by the way, I don't put the beer cheese soup on the cheesecake. There's also
That's
kind of
okay.
an apple strudel that is very, very good.
Yeah.
So and so yeah, so it's I think it's not only a great time, and that a little bit about the show, it's kind of Sound of
German
Music.
band.
It's a German band. And they play like, you know, the Ricola commercials with the big long, they have one of those.
And it's huge.
You know,
And
like in Sound
really
of,
amazing.
it is, and it sounds so cool. And
the bell thing.
Oh,
it's
the bell
like,
thing.
I was like, how are they playing this? It's like it's like when you hear the music, I'm like, I was very much intrigued.
If you've seen the bell scene in Sound of Music, which I just watched the other night again, it's like that. And oh my gosh, it's so awesome. I mean, I just love it. The sauerbraten was taken away. Yes, some of the things have not returned. I don't know. The last few times I went, the beer cheese soup was not there.
I don't think that was on the menu when I went in January.
Yeah, it hadn't been brought back yet. The Oompa Loompa band, and they play polka, they play lots of things.
And they dance too, I think.
When they play Edelweiss from Sound of Music, everybody's like
heaven.
Singing.
Everybody was singing.
Yes.
Everybody was singing and swaying. It was just really.
Me too, Katie. Me too. So yeah, it's just a really stinking good time. Go hungry. I'm going to tell you, go starving.
Don't eat anything before you get there because you will be full. Trust me.
You know, we tend to go either the earliest time they open, so it's kind of, I think is 11 o'clock. And so we're kind of getting this like breakfast, lunch duo, or we go like you very late. It's going to be our last thing.
Night is like the perfect time because
once you eat all that food, the last thing you want to do is, go ride Test Track.
Yeah, my advice: go back to your resort and sleep. Or walk it off.
Yeah. Well, wait, that doesn't even make sense, but I understand. I was very sad to see the beer cheese soup go. But I'm hoping, so Disney, if you're listening, we'd really like the beer cheese soup back. Yes, Princess Pollabelle. I literally, James and I watched it the other night. I think it's almost 3 hours, but wow. And I hadn't seen it in a couple of years. I used to watch Sound of Music every Easter time with my kids. I'm not sure particularly why, but we would. And it was so refreshing and lovely, and it's fun to sing along. So definitely Beer Garden. I am so glad we agree on this because some people are like, Beer Garden, thumbs down. I'm like, What, you don't enjoy delicious food and a good time?
And a show for free? Well, not for free, but I mean, for...
And Tina, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, Tina, I eat early, not just because I'm old, but I get hungry. I get really hungry. And if you don't have a chance to actually go into Beer Garden, just before the entrance, as you go into the doors of Beer Garden, to the right is a quick service where you can get those ginormous pretzels.
Oh,
they're
let
not
me
the
talk
Mickey
about
pretzels.
those pretzels at the snack cart. Those things are like this big. Now, me coming from Philadelphia region, I know I love me a good soft pretzel. That thing was massively huge.
It's huge.
It's like about yay big, and it's like split it down the middle. There is your snack right there.
And they're warm, and they're fresh, and they're perfect, and they're airy on the inside. They're just absolutely fantastic. So, yes, so definitely check out that. They also have some bratwurst and some like sausage on a like roll. So if you're not able to do the whole Beer Garden thing for whatever reason, definitely go get one of those big pretzels and some things and share, because it's
please
huge.
Share, because these things are huge. Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually true.
Yes, it's huge. It's huge. It's not the regular Mickey pretzel. This is like Mickey pretzel on steroids. In German.
It's beautiful. So good. Okay.
Yes, and the apple strudel is delicious. And of course, I don't really drink alcohol very much. But you can get a ginormous thing of beer there as well.
Wawa. Oh, now you are speaking my language. I love Wawa. I love it.
Wawa is amazing.
Yes. I just had them recently, and I'm like, the Italian hoagie with pepperoni, little bit of mayo, little bit of oil, garlic aioli. I'm sold.
Yes. So if you're in Florida, definitely, and you have a car or you're going over to like the outlet mall or something, just stop by a Wawa. You will love yourself.
Their teas are good as well, and they are delicious.
They're amazing. They're amazing. So, and it's just fun to say, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to Wawa.
Wawa, exactly. South Jersey here, and it's like, we have them near my parents' house, so it's like heaven for me. So
congratulations, Fulton. We're so happy for you. The cinnamon sugar pretzels are really good.
Philadelphia Pretzel Factory is now coming to mind. Okay, if we're gonna start the Wawa versus Sheetz bit, it's gonna be Wawa for me, hands down.
Well,
thank you very much.
I'm so sorry. If we're having a battle, I'm team Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's.
I want to try that place. I want to try that place so bad. I do.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Also a member of the channel. We love you, Dave. Thank you for being here.
So the kiosk.
So our go-to buffeteria is definitely Beer Garden. So, and we'll have some honorable mentions later, but yes, let's go on to kiosk, because I think you can get lost in the kiosk. There's so many kiosks, especially if there's a festival. Today we're particularly talking about probably the ones that are always there, but do your homework, or else you're going to get too full. Or waste your money and time. I mean, we've gotten a couple things we didn't enjoy, so we're only going to tell you the things we do enjoy. Yes, it is, Dave.
Okay, for kiosks, festivals, all three of them, because you get a taste of each country around the world. Because for two reasons. One, you can actually have lunch and dinner around the world for very low price, and you'll be full.
Yeah, yes. And I am always team share. So
Yeah.
like if you really want to, what Taylor and I do, if we really want to eat around the world, we bring somebody like VP with us, number one. But we'll just get one thing, one or two things maybe at each of the kiosk and share it. So don't think that, oh, I got to get every person. Just that way you'll really be able to go around the world, or else you're just going to get too full.
Also, too, Kelly, with that, read what it is, because for me, I love the Brie bowl in France. That thing was so delicious and so cheesy with the bread, and the cheese. I was in heaven. I was
that
thing
is
so good.
It really is so good. And usually the festivals, right there as you enter, no matter which entrance you come from, you can get a festival guideline, kind of take a little bit, and it'll show you each of the festival little stands and what they have, and so you can kind of map out where you're really gonna spend those calories and that money.
They do have allergy free stuff as well as gluten free, both non-alcoholic as well as alcoholic beverages as well. So you need to be careful with those, because you may read it wrong and then you're like, oh, how did I get tipsy? And it's like,
Lisa Z has a fantastic, what do we describe as a food kiosk? It's kind of almost looks like a temporary stand. Some of them are permanent, but it usually only has maybe 2 registers. So we went with something with 2 or 1 register. So the food kiosk, they have them in each of the countries. Some of my favorites are, and I wrote them down, the one in Mexico, it's La Cava de Tequila, and they have margaritas, but they also have like little street tacos, which street tacos are my absolute favorite Mexican food.
I haven't tried them yet.
It's a corn tortilla with a grilled meat, chopped onion, and cilantro.
Where is it?
It's just fantastic. It's just past. So if you just pass the pyramid, if you're going towards like.
If I'm going towards China, is it on my right or is it on my left?
It's on your right.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. And so I think Mexico, all the food is pretty good. The nachos at the kind of quick service are just okay. So I would kind of skip those. But I love the one in Mexico. And then also the France and the crepes. The crepes are one of my favorite things to get. And I chose 2 things that are there all the time. But if you're going during the holidays, so if you're going, November 8th through like January 8th or so, and the Festival of the Holidays is going on, I would definitely do the cookie stroll. Again, you don't want to eat 6 cookies or 12 or whatever it is, but do it with friends. We did it last year. I believe I have a video up on my channel. I went with Gonzo, VP, Arlene, Bob, One Stop Mouse, and we would get a cookie, break it and have it, and then go to the next one. But definitely stop at Norway. It was my favorite cookie.
If you're going to talk about Norway for just 1 second.
Yeah, let's talk about Norway.
The bread in that place is heaven.
I
love it. I love cool bread now.
Segment, people either love or don't understand
it's so delicious.
Bread.
It's really good.
It's one of those iconic Epcot foods that you just have to try.
I loved it.
It's literally kind of like a roll with some like frosting,
cream. There's cream inside, and it's really
good. It is
delicious.
Really good.
I want one right now, actually, and I need to get more.
They have these Linzer cookies during the Festival of the Holidays at the little stand, and it's 2 kind of like a sugar cookie or a shortbread cookie
with the stamp in the middle.
Yeah, but then it's kind of got like a.
That's the jelly one, right?
Yeah, it's kind of got a jelly,
I
and then
love
it's cut
those.
out. Oh my God,
They're
it
so
doesn't
good.
even have chocolate, and it was
Right.
definitely my favorite. It just melted in your mouth. I thought it would be kind of hard and whatever, but no, it just melts in your mouth. And they have and this is the one time I did get an alcoholic drink. It was very cold. It was like 40 degrees, and they had this warm, delicious kind of cider that had some alcohol. It was amazing. It was amazing. So definitely try that warm drink and the shortbread cookies with the
Yeah,
strawberry. Oh,
seriously,
so
get
good.
it because you will love it. I mean, I honestly want one right now, actually. Because,
Me too.
I am
I'd like
hungry,
to dip some
kind
one in
of,
my coffee.
and oh my gosh. Now, for my counter service, I actually have two. One is
Okay.
not more. The the other one is they were brand new.
Yes, Birdwell, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't eaten breakfast, so I'm starving.
I just got done lunch, and it's like all I want to do now is just eat at Epcot. Honestly, okay. The first one is the quick service that used to be at the U.S. Pavilion. Oh my God, that chicken sandwich was so good, and
Where was this?
not there. Oh well, this was in the U.S. Pavilion.
Oh
It was called
yeah.
the Liberty Inn, and I miss that place so much. I used to love going there.
Liberty Inn is on my list for counter service.
Okay.
It is their okay. I don't know if it's just because I'm American, but it is one of my, other than Germany, it's my favorite go-to place.
Yes.
That Liberty Inn, walk up, they always have the best festival food. It doesn't matter if it's International Festival of the Arts or Flower and Garden or Food and Wine or whatever. Their offerings are always fantastic. I had a lobster roll there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it was so good. I've had a lot of times during the festival, they'll have like this little like braised steak thing, and so good. So I'm so glad you mentioned that. It's a great place too to kind of get something to eat, sit down, and
Right.
if there's music going on at the little theater there, just across, so you can hear the music.
Right.
You can kind of people watch.
Yes.
It's also got that new barbecue restaurant right next to it.
The Regal Eagle.
Regal Eagles,
That
which
I definitely want to try on my next trip, actually, which is going to be in 2023. Unfortunately,
but hey, you got a go-to date. I love it. I love it.
Now the other
Yes,
one,
Dave.
the other one is the bakery in France, all the way in the back, near the exit to
Yes.
the Beauty and the Beast ride.
You know, Dis Our Dream, if you watch Dis Our Dream,
Yeah.
almost every time they do the World Showcase, they go back there and get some baked goods.
They do.
They do.
I hope that Abby, that she was able to get her macarons, because I know that on one of the streams that she was really, really upset. And I felt so bad for her. I'm like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad, awful.
I hear they sell out, especially I think it's the blueberry one.
Really?
Yeah, they sell out of those. So,
but they have the most amazing.
So if they have the blue one, get it.
Okay. I'll get it.
Katie says she had the lobster roll, so good at the American one. Okay. Oh, I love a cookie stroll. I do love that. You know, I suggest
I'm hungry.
In your backpack, if you're doing the cookie stroll, bring like a gallon-sized bag and just kind of tuck those cookies in, because they're great, and you'll have them for the rest of the week, because you just can't eat that many cookies. I mean, honestly. No. Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking Epcot quick service, particularly
Mhm.
mostly food for Foodie Week with the live stream. So thank you so much for being here. Definitely check out my good friend Sherry, Awesome Sunsets. She has fantastic live streams and vlogs about travel and cruises and all
That's
those
it.
kind of
That's
good
it.
things. Hi,
Layhoff.
Joy!
Hi, Joy!
To the
World.
world. She's here. I love her. Definitely check out her channel. She does all kinds of fun live streams with her family, and I just love her. So definitely check her out. And her husband, Justin, is super funny. Super funny.
Yeah.
Adorable little girl they
Creme
have.
brulee. God, you guys are making me hungry. I mean, it's like,
Oh, yeah. Let me go back to that.
Yeah. Creme brulee.
Oh,
I
the
have
creme
not had
brulee.
that there yet. I haven't.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm
Yes,
hungry.
yes,
You
yes.
guys are going to make me full right now just thinking about this stuff.
And I'm so glad you mentioned that, Princess Paula Bell, because I'd actually forgot, but they give you this creme brulee. It's so fantastic. And there is nothing as satisfying as when you put that spoon in there and that caramelized top just makes that little crunch, and then into the softness of that creme brulee. It's just
Hungry.
heaven. Heaven.
Okay. Now,
Sorry,
my last one for your...
I like Tina. She says she bet she could eat through the cookie stroll and eat them all, but shouldn't. But oh my god! And then as you finish it, if you do the official like cookie stroll and they stamp it for you, which is really
another
fun.
one.
They give you on your way out. You kind of stop by and they give you a one that's packaged.
Yeah.
And it's generally kind of a decorated sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie, I think.
Yeah. Last year, I think it was Minnie Mouse. It was really, really cute. Any mods that are here, if you'd like to put links to any of the channels that are in chat today, I'd appreciate that so much because they're all amazing and we appreciate your friendship. And you know what? Here on Disney YouTube community, we lift each other up. So I'm always happy to share that out. So thank you so much. Okay, so
for my uniquely Disney channel.
Let's just talk one more counter service, okay? Sure. I think Sunshine Seasons, we're out of the
that one. Yeah.
We're out of the World Showcase. We're over by Soarin'. I
Living
think that's
with the Land.
It's Living with the Land, Soarin'. It's in that land pavilion.
It's over on the right next to Living with the Land. You go downstairs via the escalator / elevator. And when you come out, Soarin' would be on my left. And then the Living with the Land is over here. And then there, right next to Living with the Land is Sunshine Seasons. Yeah.
I kept hearing how fantastic it was. And I do have a video of it. I have only been once, but it left such an impression on us that Kennedy and I looked at each other and like, why haven't we been here before? But a lot of the things that they serve there, they actually grow in the land ride that you see. So that's pretty good. And so it's all fresh, it's all organic.
Except for
so
the
good,
cucumber.
you might don't get out of the boat and go get it. But we got this burger that had like brisket on top of it and bacon, and it was on this like fresh roll with barbecue sauce. And I mean, what are you talking about right now? It was so delicious. It was huge. It was fantastic. So that is a great like kind of counter service. You go up.
Definitely put that on my list because I'm always looking for new places to eat. Honestly,
Joy says it's her favorite place, and they also had like a orange chicken type thing. They had all kinds, and I think their menu they do add seasonal items. So and they usually have one of the fun festival cupcakes there too. So I just wanted to give that kind of so let's go uniquely Epcot. Is that what we're doing? That is not at any other Disney park.
Okay. I am going to go with a full sit-down service.
Good idea, Keith.
Because this is my ultimate place that is my must-do every Disney trip. That is Via Napoli in Italy. Via Napoli in Italy. I always have to do it because of the most amazing pizza you will ever eat in your life next to those beautiful brick ovens, and it smells so good the minute you walk in, and then when you walk out, it's like, I am so full from pizza. And
Dennis, that is a great tip. Really quick, that the pot roast that they serve at Golden Grill, you could because they share a kitchen. So a lot of things they serve at Garden Grill, you can also get at Sunshine Seasons without, paying that table service price and all that good stuff. So I love that tip. And the pot roast is really good. It was actually, I liked it better than the turkey they had.
Really?
Yeah. So, okay, go back to your place. Go.
Okay, Via Napoli.
That is awesome. Everything Disney family at local buffet for $4.99 on the Vegas Strip. I'll be there. And welcome. We're so glad to have you here.
Okay, this is a must-do for me every time that I go. Via Napoli in Italy at night.
Well, guess what? I am so excited that you're talking about pizza.
Yes.
You got somebody else so excited who loves cheese.
All right.
Blue Manchisa.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
Hi, Richard. Welcome. Blue Manchisa. So I hate to even admit this to you guys. Get ready for the reaction. I have never been to Via Napoli.
Oh, come on! Are you serious? You need to go over there, idiot! Oh my gosh, Kelly, seriously? Sit by the ovens because there is so warm, especially on a cold night. You will get warmed up like that.
My goodness, I love it. It does. People don't think so, but it gets very cold at night in
Florida.
Does.
Yes.
Like November.
Bring the home.
Okay. Almost early
especially
March.
around World Showcase. Yes, because of the water. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tina, we need to go. I know. And you know what is so funny is that I work for Disney Vacation Club. And when I was there, almost every member that asked me to help them with their week of dining, Via Napoli was on the list. Via Napoli was always on the list. Mm-hmm. So I think there is a quick service or counter service where you can just go get the pizza.
The pizza window is like right outside.
I've not done that either.
Down a little bit. Yep.
The judgment. They're throwing shade
It's
now.
Okay, Kelly. I honestly want to see you do a video about Via Napoli.
I will. So
you really do.
I haven't been there.
You haven't been there either?
No.
Oh, come on!
No, I've been to the French Pavilion, but not to Italy. That much.
I will tell you the best story.
I am always full from Beer Garden.
Yeah.
You will be full from Via Napoli, believe me. The pizza slices are like
Let's go.
Big.
Wow.
They're like this big, and they are very hot.
We need to do a pizza party.
In the brick ovens. And these are like cooked to like perfection in these huge brick ovens.
Thank you, BDF. He's giving us exercise tips because we're going to eat so much after the stream.
That's true.
I'm already thinking, where can I get pizza?
Yeah, but seriously though, they will literally make them for you at the counter near the oven, and you can actually see them being made. Now, I have heard of a story of where one of the chefs accidentally dropped the dough as he was flipping it, so that had to go into the trash and then make another one.
Good, yeah. So how fun to watch that! I always think that's so fun when you watch stuff like that. But I haven't been. Space Mountain Dave, where's pizza? We're all asking that question right now. Like, how quick can I get pizza delivery?
All the way in the back. You need to go all the way into the back, down to the left. You go.
Oh, my beautiful redheaded friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Kim is the beautiful but redheaded friend. Debbie is also my beautiful friend. And Debbie says that Epcot is her favorite park.
Excellent. Yes, very good. I love Epcot. I love Epcot. Now, also too, a good tip about Via Napoli.
Okay, Dave is in on the pizza party trip, Richard.
Is when when you come
and
out,
Birdwell.
and when you come out,
sounds like a great live
the
stream.
fireworks right there. So it's like, you're done with dinner at Via Napoli, just walk out. There you go, fireworks, done.
Okay.
Yeah, I would very much highly recommend it. They do have all kinds of pizzas. I got a pepperoni, bacon, and sausage, heaven on wheels. It was the most perfect pizza I've ever had in my life. And that is the only place I will get pizza on Disney property. Yes.
Pile it high.
Yes. That is what I get every time. And oh yes, they do have beverages, both non-alcoholic as well as alcoholic. So
hey, Megan.
Hi, Megan. But yeah, that is like my must do on any day that I do Epcot. I have to do Via Napoli for dinner every time, and I love that place so much.
You've sold me.
Okay.
And I mean, when you think about it, like I was saying, Disney Vacation Club members who've
and you get a full
invested
pie.
in
You get a full pie.
Disney vacations, to go year after year, when they're saying a trip isn't a trip without Via Napoli.
Thank you. Yep. That is actually true for me, because it's like, when I do my dining reservations, that is the first thing that I start with is Via Napoli, because
have we talked about France?
Yes.
The bakery at the back.
We only talked about the bakery, but tell us what you love about the bakery.
Yeah.
The croque monsieur. It's my sister's and my favorite sandwich of all time, and you can never really go wrong with highly expensive cheese and ham inside of bread,
highly
which is
expensive
really
cheese.
good.
So you're not talking that kind.
Huge.
So wait, Richard, you're not talking about the kind that comes in a little plastic wrap.
No, they cut it themselves. And you know that because at times
sliced
you can also
American
notice.
Cheese.
I noticed on the last one I had, one end was taller than the other. I looked at it, the ham was thicker.
Wow.
In chat, please leave us like our beautiful Katie Mack did.
It's just a detail,
must do at Epcot. Katie is saying Team Le Cellier.
Never eaten there before. I've never eaten there because
Le Cellier, yeah.
Is it okay? Is it worth the money though?
I wasn't paying, so absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, so that's how you need to do it. Get some high drinks,
I mean, with Tap and Eat Out, that's a good one. I want to try there too.
I've been to Tapanito one time. It was fantastic. It was kind of like what I hate to say this, but kind of like a Benihana. But it's where the and I do have some shorts that went kind of crazy for me on my channel of the chefs are at your table.
That. Okay.
Yeah, the flipping and
They make music. They make cute little things. Like ours did something that made the like cucumber or squash or whatever, and he pushed it, and it looked like a train, and steam was coming out. I mean, plus it's delicious. So it's kind of dinner and a show.
It's a lot of entertainment with your food, is what it is.
Really?
So it's like adult playing with food.
Yes.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's really good. I've ate there once. Yeah.
Now, do they have vegan options over there? I'm just kind of curious because my one friend.
I think so.
And with me, I
all vegetables.
Chicken for me because
they have an all vegetables area that you're able to do, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
They do. And Debbie says the French restaurant, which I've also I can't remember the name of it now.
Les Chefs de France.
Le Chefs de France.
Yeah.
I've been there once as well. And I enjoyed that very much. It was beautiful. Actually, I would suggest asking to sit by the window so you can kind of see all those lights or the fireworks or whatever's going on.
What about the creperie then?
That was on my one
because that's new.
That's the
Yeah, I
new
wrote
one.
the creperie on
That's
here.
the new one in
I looked at the menu on that. Oh my gosh, I'm probably gonna try to go towards that ratatouille crepe. Heck yes.
I'll take the sweet one instead.
I think a ratatouille
that's a
crepe
savory, but
minus the rat would be amazing.
Okay.
See what I did there? Anyway, but yeah, if you have a unique restaurant that you just feel is uniquely only at Epcot is your must go, definitely leave that in chat. I put one, and I feel like people are going to come at me for this one, but bring it. Now, I mentioned Beer Garden is our go-to, but I love me. Are you ready for it?
Say it.
Some coral reef. I think that it's unique.
That's okay. I have eaten there once, and mind you, I was like, that was over 15, so we were like, and it's very nice, but
welcome, Curtis.
I am not a fish person, honestly. I do not like eating fish. I can't stand the smell of it. It's like, no, thank you.
You don't want to eat fish while you're looking at fish.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
No, I don't want to eat Finding
Dory. But
I'm
no.
sorry.
No, which way's the exit? I'm sorry.
And I hate to keep saying I have a video, but Taylor and I went. It was last winter, and I do have a video there. We were blessed enough to be able to. We did wait just a little bit, but asked to sit next to the aquarium. Because that's the like e-ticket.
Well, yeah.
I would do that because I love aquariums, so that would just be up my jam.
It's the aquarium that you ride through in Finding Nemo, and I'll tell you what I ordered, which I love shrimp and grits. I love Cajun food. They had a fantastic shrimp and grits, and it was incredible. So definitely try the shrimp and grits. We got some sort of soup, and it was really good, but definitely check out the video if you're at all interested in going to Coral Reef. But it's like a floor to ceiling aquarium. You see manta rays.
You can see everything, as well as
all the sea turtles just lumbering.
Is that the one that used to have the experience where you could scuba dive in?
Yeah, we saw scuba divers in there. It was so cool. So I don't know if that experience is there or that was actually like the veterinarian people or whatever, because they seemed to be doing things. It was really, you see sharks, and so I think it's a must do. And what we ordered was really fantastic. Each of your entrees do come with like a basket of warm rolls.
The rolls are good. I will say that the rolls are good.
Birdwell, if you don't eat seafood, I do understand from the Disney Nerd Herders that Stacy doesn't eat fish. She ordered the steak. So they do have some other things. I think they even for kiddos have like chicken strips and things like that. So so you can get other things, but I think it's real. I put it as my unique Epcot, because where do you get to go that you can go and see this amazing aquarium, have some fantastic food? You can even go there just for an appetizer or dessert, just to get that experience if you don't want to eat seafood. So I would suggest doing that because they do have fantastic desserts. They had a creme brulee for kiddos because Taylor's like allergic to everything. It was her birthday.
It's gonna be hard for her, poor thing.
She's deathly allergic to all dairy.
Wow.
But they brought her the coolest little, it was in a clear glass and it was blue Jello and it had like gummy fish in it. And oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? And I think that's on the kids menu.
That's
you just, if you have a dairy allergy, ask for it without the whipped cream on top. Otherwise, kiddos get. But it was really cute. I think it's really cool. I know my girlfriend T. Marie loves Coral Reef too, but I just think it's just a cool place to go. I mean, you're in a theme park. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, that's the thing about Epcot is you think if any theme park screams, "Hey, I'm not a theme park." It's
Yeah.
Epcot. I mean,
This
you
is the
can
one
get
because
5-star dining at Epcot.
where can you eat around the world in one place?
Oh, wow,
Epcot.
Katie.
I'm glad it
That's
is
awesome.
there. Yeah, we love it.
Katie says that her sons actually did the scuba experience.
That's awesome.
That is
I want
like
to with
amazing.
my dad. Both him and me are both scuba divers, but it's been like 2 or 3 years. We might need to renew our license, but other than that, we could go in it probably.
Cool.
Princess Paulabelle was a chef at Epcot, and
No
she
way.
says that she loves the shrimp and grits there.
No
And
way.
I'm telling you, it's really good. I also get the shrimp and grits at Tiffin's,
Okay.
which is a very expensive restaurant in Animal Kingdom.
Tiffin's, I could talk about that place all day because I love that place.
Let's do another one of these
Yes.
where we talk about
Let's
Animal
do
Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom all the way.
Animal Kingdom.
Yak and Yeti.
Why don't we do all the parks? Well, you know what, Kelly? Let's do Disney Springs because
that should be on there
Springs would be
too.
great. As well.
So let us know in the comments if you would like us to, maybe every couple weeks bring you this, eat around.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think it's fun, because everybody. I can't even talk because Disney World. It just so many thoughts are going right now. I'm so excited, but I think where Disney World really shines is, oh my goodness, just how many restaurants there are. Like, I feel like it is so big. Now, everybody knows I love my Disneyland, but I think Disney World with all the resorts, I think
it's a different kind of vacation.
It's a different kind of vacation. And I think you could do a different thing every day.
Absolutely.
For the rest of your life and never do it all staying in Disney World.
Yeah.
I mean, there is so much.
And there is something for everybody. No matter how busy you are, there is always something for everyone. So, and don't be afraid to try.
Of course, Paula.
Don't be afraid to try new places.
Don't be afraid to try new places.
Yeah. Could we talk about the ice cream in France also?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I want to try that so bad. I want to try it so bad, and it looks so delicious. But it's like, how do you eat it? Because it's like it's in this thing, and you have the paper, and it's like on a.
Okay, explain it to us, Richard. What are you talking about? This ice cream in a thing, and how do you eat it? What is happening?
Yeah.
The ice cream it's been there for a long time. It's always been in France. Basically, the new area of France, you could get your crepe and then head straight out, take a left, and there's a nice little older version of France. And in the corner, there is a creamery, I guess you could call it, for France. And it has like the weird flavors most of the time, but I love their original caramel flavored gelato.
Wait. Okay, so it's gelato, it's caramel. Yes. What are these weird flavors? I mean, is there like asparagus? What's happening?
I've seen sour apple peach there before.
Ooh,
see, that sounds fantastic.
Exactly. It's not weird flavors that you would not have. I've seen
unusual, I guess.
I've seen rose flavored there before, and that's a strange one to find.
Oh wow.
Rose, yeah, I think
yes.
It just makes me think Disneyland at the Red Rose Tavern has a red rose lemonade that actually has like rose water or something.
Now, if you also want to go
and rose petals, and it's so good.
If you want to go alcoholic, they also come from
Bryan,
Japan, and they put in some of their sake into the gelato if you ask for it.
Oh my. No, thank you. I'll pass.
And
You're
any
like
rum?
boozy ice cream, anyone? You know, a little bit of rice
What about
wine
the
with
other
your,
one,
peas.
Richard?
That's for the person that wants to be boozy, but doesn't want everybody to know. Because they're like, oh, I'm just
Where else can you
innocently
find
eating
that?
ice cream.
Inside or
Richard.
outside of Disney? Where else can you find that?
Hey, Richard, what about the other one where it's in the bakery where they freeze it in some sort of sandwich thing? That's the one that I'm talking about.
Okay.
That one. So it's like, how do you eat it and not have it melt on you?
I would not know for that.
Okay.
I've seen some people bring like some kind of like plastic half cup
It's
thing.
good, Brian. It's so
And then
good.
they put it inside of it, and then
Okay.
it would melt all over the plastic. And who
Okay.
cares? You looked that up with your tongue, so.
Okay.
And Katie is so glad you mentioned the ice cream. I had forgot about it too. That is amazing.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think, did we miss anything? We did our unique.
With Space 220, none of us have done yet, so it's
No,
like I can't
but
wait.
I am going on. If I remember correctly, I will be there on the 7th.
Okay.
So I will be trying to do part of a video or a video of Space 220. I
So
got
you'll be there
reservations.
when the Christmas turnover is
Ooh,
there.
And
that'll be
I
cute.
have a Christmas day too, a Christmas maritime.
Nice.
late night.
Oh, nice. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Yes.
Brian, get the pretzels.
Yes. Yes, please
You will
do.
love them.
And they're different. They're just, I think they're actually made on site.
They are.
They're just so
yeah.
fresh, and
Mhm.
they're a totally different thing than a regular Mickey
They're
pretzel.
like-
they're huge, but they're like
Take a
so
Mickey
light
pretzel
and
size and, like,
fluffy.
double
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, so light and fluffy on the inside, little crisp on the outside. They're so good with
And
that
I'll be
big
looking
like
for the-
salt.
I'll be looking for the candy canes in Magic Kingdom.
Yes, yes. Go
They make
early,
their
get
own.
in line. They do.
Wait a minute. Candy canes and Magic Kingdom, which
Yep.
one? Disneyland or Disney World or both?
We're talking Disneyland.
Okay.
They don't do it at Magic
Disneyland,
Kingdom.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I want one too. So bad, but
Yeah. Okay. Taffy, which I do year round anyway, but they have seasonal taffy for Christmas time.
Yes, yes, that is so good. I
Yes.
love how Disney brings in, especially at Epcot, you get all those festival foods,
Oh,
but
of course.
how they bring in those holidays. I mean, it's so
yes,
fantastic.
with all the Santas around the world, I love that. I love all the Santas around the world and the candlelight, that thing.
Processional.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's
So
like
amazing.
and so beautiful music-wise, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So excited.
I have
Go
never
ahead.
been to a processional. And I'm going
What
to
about
them.
at Disneyland?
At
have you-
Disneyland or Disney World?
I haven't been to it either.
I'm going this
Oh
year though.
my goodness.
And I went on
It is so, now Disneyland only does the candlelight processional one weekend and one weekend only. Now they usually get, some huge star, right?
Right.
Yes.
But,
Disney World, when they do it, it's this huge
It's
thing
like a
where they do
month-long
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. So definitely, if you can get one of those packages, the candlelight processional dining package,
Please
you get
do.
guaranteed
Buy them now
seating.
because they're going to be selling out quick.
Yes,
And if you look
absolutely.
online, they already said who's going to be the narrators on a lot of them. So
And
Yeah,
Brian,
I heard that.
we were talking about that. Pace yourself.
Oh,
Pace
Brian,
yourself and
you
bring
are
a friend.
speaking my language. I say snack around the world. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
For Japan, you have got to try high chews because
Yeah.
they are delicious. I
Yes,
love
yes.
high chews. I love ramune. It's like
Yep.
heaven. So
Also, their sushi is to die for. If you have not had it in Epcot, it's really good too.
Let me just say my theory on sushi.
That's true, but
I'm
raw
sorry.
fish,
I don't.
raw
I'm
fish,
sorry.
cold rice, wrapped in seaweed.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
with pumpkin
No, thank you.
right now.
Pumpkin. Ooh, it gets better.
I'll pass, seriously. I'll eat the rice, though, but that's about it for me.
It's cold, right? Like, yeah. So, tell me why I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, okay, you can have this bacon double cheeseburger, or raw fish, cold rice wrapped in seaweed.
Give me the bacon double cheeseburger, and I'm good to go. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a nice day,
Yeah. If I want a light meal, that's what. If there's no food, wine, or nothing like that going on, that's what I go towards. Is,
yeah, that's good. That's good. I love
Sushi.
it. So, Richard, do you, really quick before we go, do you have a go-to counter service or unique place? I did just a wild card from Epcot. What do you love to do there the most?
I just thought of one more time. Go ahead, Richard.
It's endless food at Epcot, honestly.
Okay, so, man, there's just so much food. I would say Regal Eagle probably.
Yes, we mentioned that earlier. That
Regal
is a great
Eagle
smokehouse.
barbecue. Yeah.
I mean, get plenty of napkins because it's just
Bring
messy.
plenty of napkins.
That's what I've heard.
But it's delicious. It's messy but
Also,
delicious.
Right on outside, there's a nice little stand that sells
Gelato?
No, it's right around the American Pavilion. So that would be the turkey legs.
Oh, yes, the turkey legs. They have the turkey
leg
legs
stand.
Yes.
Keep your sauce from the Regal Eagle, and then you can have some of it on it.
Oh my goodness, you mind blown, taste buds blown.
Yep.
Okay, turkey leg, get the barbecue sauce.
Right there.
That's smart. That's a hack right there. I love it.
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Oh, yeah, Kelly. My last and final place has to do with beverages.
Tina, you're speaking my language.
Funnel cake? Amen. I'm on it. Okay. So, my last place involves the beverages. Club Cool. Where can you try Coke around the world? Now, I want to try Beverly so bad. I'm sorry. I so want to try Beverly.
It's another rite of passage.
I
think
know.
You're not. Have you really been to Disney World? If you
haven't tried Beverly, I mean, come on. I want to try Beverly the next time I go.
It is really fun.
Yeah.
And the cantaloupe melon one is my favorite, but
Beverly
is
I haven't got to try it.
That's not there. They do have the cucumber Sprite when I watched Walt's stream when he did, because he did them all, and I'm like, I just want Beverly so bad right now.
It's kind of to describe Beverly. It kind of is like carbonated
and it's
licorice mouthwash.
Okay.
Wow. I like licorice.
I do like licorice.
Black licorice.
I do like red licorice.
No, not red licorice. It's like carbonated black licorice toothpaste. Mouthwash.
If we're talking about drink sections, refreshment corner where they have those slushies all the time, that is lemon.
That's a good one.
Made by Minute Maid
too. What about the donut box?
The donut box outside of Test Track. There's also they are really, really good, and they usually have some sort of I like to try all the temporary crazy things. So
have you been to Everglades yet, Kelly? Have you been to Everglades yet?
I have been to Everglades. I actually went with Tina.
Yay! Did you enjoy it?
We had the best time. I had the Reese's donut.
Ooh, I want to try that one.
It was so cute. It was covered in chocolate, peanut butter, and then big chunks of Reese's, quarter Reese's chunks.
I want to try the Mounds one. I totally want to try the Mounds one because I love Mounds.
Haven't tried
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. Oh, but Joey's got nuts. Mounds don't.
And if you want to talk about Halloween candy, Joy did a great live stream the other day.
I love that. Oh my gosh, that was great.
Halloween candy is really, really funny. So
Red Bells on top for me.
But I love that you mentioned drinks. I really do. We are big fans of the slushies that you can get around Disney. They're just, I don't know if it's because you're at Disney, but they're so good. But in particular, Taylor really likes the blue one that they have outside of the Norway Pavilion.
Okay.
So, really, really good. You can have alcohol in
Is
it.
that
You can
at
have
the
no alcohol.
bakery where you get the school bread?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes.
American Pavilion has the
Oh,
what
yeah.
was it? Pina colada frozen.
They do. They also have in by that stand as well. They next to it, they have a now occasionally I don't really drink ever, but seasonally they did have this cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Oh my!
Oh my!
I had the twinings of chai tea
for everyone. That's okay.
That
Kim,
twinings of
it took
chai
me 3
tea
days.
with the whiskey. I had it and I liked it.
Oh,
from
okay.
the Food and Wine. Yeah.
That's a Twinings chai tea with whiskey.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, chip chip cheerio, my friend. That's awesome. Well, let me know what you've got coming up on your channel, Richard, so everybody can see us. And we'll be back. So thank you so much for all the kind comments. Everybody in chat, you're amazing. We'll be back to talk about food. If you'd like to come and join us, definitely reach out to me and we'll get you up on the stream. So let me know what's happening in the ever blooming cheese world.
Going on a lot of trips.
I want to be Richard.
Me too.
6 trips so far this year that I have planned.
Oh my
Every single one of them is going through. So I'm going.
So I
with
know
all.
you're going to Disney World. You're going to Disneyland. You're going on a cruise. What else are you doing? You
Going
just
to New
recently went
York.
to Vegas.
Yes.
You're going
Wait
to
a
New
minute,
York.
Richard. When are you coming to New York City? Seriously.
I will be there on the 28th, 29th, all the way up until the 7th.
Okay, we'll talk backstage so that maybe you guys can see each other. So that would
I'll
be
be
great.
in Brooklyn.
You'll be in Brooklyn? Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah.
Just meet me in Manhattan.
Oh, if you're calling
Take
me
the subway.
he's searching me down.
Definitely check out.
I'll help you.
Richard Blumenchiza. We'll be back to Spill the Disney Tea on Sunday night. We're going back to Disneyland. I'm having my favorite Disneylanders on, a Disneylander's Guide to Disney. And we're going to be going through and eating, continuing Foodie Week with the Live Place.
More food, I'm in.
All through Disney, California, Adventure.
Oh,
and
my.
Wow, do they?
I got some nice names for this one. Yeah, nice food for this one.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. And welcome, Timothy Rainwaters. So happy to see you here. We're just about to end, so you'll definitely have to replay it. We talked all about Epcot food and a whole lot of nonsense, so it was super fun. All kinds of shenanigans. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you so much. You make my heart happy. Have a magical and blessed rest of your week, and we'll see you again soon. And guys, guess what? Smile, because it might be the thumbnail. Bye.